I'm Mickey Colton.
And I'm Chad Dillon.
And this is the Utica Rallycross Series coming at you live for your 7th race here in Hong Kong. And we're joined by a special guest here today. It is Rallycross Series driver and second in points, Matt Evans.
Hello, guys. I'm glad to be here.
That's good. We're glad to have you here, Matt, and here to comment on the racing today. And this is a very interesting circuit, Chad.
Yeah, I completely agree. Coming back, I did not get sued from last week's event, but I'm back. We're ready to go. I'm excited to be here at Hong Kong.
And we have Emil Michaels back, so that's good. The lawsuit didn't finalize too bad. We settled out. We totally settled out.
Yes, we did.
And that's going to help their team a lot. But now let's meet our first driver today. It is our main man, Richard Johnson, who misses the first turn.
Yes, he does. He grinds it. He was like, oh, I don't know where to go. They turned left right away. Now going to over the Bay Bridge. Let's see how he does.
Now, Matt, you get kind of advantage because you get to see it right in the booth here today.
I was just about to say that. I get to do a little bit of scouting before I can even get out on the track.
The water hazard.
The water hazard is a little more than a water hazard, I would say.
That is a massive jump.
Almost fell in the construction site hole. That was pretty close by Richard Johnson.
As you can tell, this track is a street circuit, and we're running through construction sites. We're jumping over rivers.
Oh, a little dirt section, the dirt course. Oh! And Richard Johnson, he flips over the first guy to go up in the first DNF.
That's just unfortunate that we had a DNF this early in the race.
And now it's time for John Cittadino, car number 5, and he goes up the bridge and is trying to see if he can do a little better than Richard Johnson.
You know, from what I'm looking at, oh, he clips it. Right in this turn, you have to have enough momentum so you can make the jump for the water hazard, and he does make it.
Whoa!
Oh, almost hits the construction site hole.
Sweat in the hole. And
he's
pretty smooth, though, over those little drops there, so.
Here we go. He's going to make the crossover, and he's heading toward the dirt course.
This is where Richard Johnson flipped over, and very nice turn by John Cittadino there. Wow, a little rocky there, but oh, he manages to get it over onto the street. Now, we haven't seen this part of the racetrack yet because Richard Johnson didn't make it this far.
No, he did not, but we're not missing too much. He was pretty close to the end. He just has to do the Central Plaza here, which, look at this. You have to make an entire loop around to hit all the checkpoints.
Now, and then he comes on to the final stretch here to finally finish at Hong Kong. Here he goes. John Cittadino with a 1:71. A great time for John Cittadino.
Yes, it is, especially compared to Richard Johnson.
Now we have all aboard the Bain Train.
Woo, woo! Chugga, 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 as he goes over the bridge and heads into the island bend. As a little slow at that portion of the track, but still keeps up speed.
See if he makes it over the water hazard. Now he's going to the construction site. Well, he dodges the hole. He hits the hole, almost fell in the construction site hole.
And a little bit of a spin, just to round out to make a nice, beautiful looking save.
Here he goes as he runs down the rest of the track and makes it through this loop here. I think the steering might be shot on that car. Excuse me.
Oh, these pit crew members are really angering their drivers. Like, oh, and he flips over almost just like his teammate.
A second save though. That's what I'm amazed by.
He's pulling a Seth Cole here, the man of many saves. Let's see how he does the rest of it. As long as he finishes, because I feel, and another save by Brandon Bain.
Man, Brandon Bain, who is having a struggling run, but he keeps going. He's the little Bain train that could.
I think I can save myself, basically. Now, he is looking at least finished because at the looks of this, a lot of people are going to DNF. So as long as you finish Hong Kong, you will get a placement in the top 10 probably.
Definitely looks like he was having some steering problems. Hope he can get everything fixed out by next week.
Yes, exactly, Matt. Now, here is Austin Ogo, who the fans love and the ladies adore.
Let's go, Ogo!
Boom, 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 boom.
Let's go, Ogo!
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, there we go. Ogo, and he clips the turn here. Let's see if he has enough momentum to go over to the water hazard.
Let's see, he
Does
makes
he?
the...
Oh, no!
Oh, my God! A horrible impact as the lifeboats go out to try and see if they can save Austin Ogo. We'll have to get a word on his condition as Alex Tanker, car number 8, goes on track. And my God, that was horrible.
I hope he's okay. That was pretty dangerous. He almost did what Tyler Benoit did at Alcorn Point. Almost just killed his head.
Yeah, that's just one of those big problems with having an open race, open cab, is you're always worried that you're going to get clipped up top. And
Alex Tanker,
over the hole, too.
We didn't even get to properly mention Alex Tanker due to that horrifying wreck from Austin Ogo.
Look at the speed he has coming off the water hazard in the construction site. He's looking really promising.
Yeah, Tanker having a great run as he heads into the dirt course. Almost. He rocks it over where Richard Johnson had trouble.
The dirt course is really what's tricking people up because you have a lot of momentum coming off that jump, and then you're not expecting the dirt, so that you're going to overturn it. That's what's really happening to most of these drivers.
It's an instant loss of grip as soon as you hit that dirt.
Yes, and I see Matt Evans with his notebook here, jotting some stuff down.
Now that water hazard, is that scaring you a little bit, or?
I am actually very, very worried about trying to hit that.
Alex Tanker with a 103.51. A good time for Alex Tanker off that really, really poor performance last week.
And now for Puffy Moe Anime Rally Sports, it's Jeffrey Finguy. Now you're probably wondering, where did this team come from and why do they look like Chaos Motorsports? Well, they are Chaos Motorsports.
Oh, he flips aside.
They have changed their names for the rounds of Hong Kong and Japan because they are Japanophile. Another hard. Oh, a double hit.
You almost fell. You think he fell right in his head.
Oh my God. And he is going to go into the water. They're going to fish him out too. Do we have a report on Austin Ogo yet?
We got a report. He is okay. He is all right. He's got a little cuts and bruises on his shoulders and back area, but overall he's okay.
Thank God. Now is Matt, the Replacinator Duel, who is trying to prove himself to the City No Ed Motorsport Camp.
He's coming off to the water hazard jump here. If he can avoid the construction site, he will have a good run, and he does, just barely.
That was one of the smoothest I've seen through there.
Not like Alex Tanker, though, which went right over the hole, despite the fact it was a great run for him.
Going above and beyond the Call of Duty as he goes into the good.
He lost control. He didn't know that was coming.
He either was not expecting that turn, or something sheared in the steering system.
And it's going to be bad for him. He will be fifth, but a DNF. Now it is time for William Duncan, who had a great run last week in SAR Chat. Unfortunately, it was not the top time of the evening.
Now he's hoping to have a good follow-up from Alex Tanker's pretty good run. Oh, and he flips the side there, which seems everyone's been doing lately for this, hitting that side, not expecting that turn at all.
And now William Duncan makes it over the jump there. Not going to get the same distance that his teammate got, but he makes it over and he goes around the far end loop as we work our way toward the dirt section.
This is the trouble spot for everybody so far today.
Oh, flip that turn like most of the people have. But let's see how we can pull it out and see if we can straighten himself out and get a little bit more speed.
Yes, and though that has been the trouble spot for everyone, Chad, the water hazard's taken a couple victims of its own in horrifying manners.
Wait, I think I got a report on, who was it, Jeffrey Finguy?
Yes, it was Jeffrey Finguy.
Jeffrey Finguy, they're saying, oh, he has a neck injury. He sprained his neck a little bit on the fall when he fell on his head.
We'll have to see if that's just, if it's anything serious or if it's just a kink. But as we watched before, William Duncan is going to cross the line. But wait a second. Actually, William Duncan got a time incredibly similar to his teammate Alex Tanker.
A great day for their team in general. It was a great run from both of them.
Now, looking to make up some steam from last week, it's Michael Aurelio in car number 2.
And I like this team. They're competitors, but the brothers are both pretty talented, and they both seem like they're pretty nice guys. And I'd like to see them do good.
Yes, and last week was not a good week for Michael Aurelio.
Now, Matt, from here, he is at the top. He's right below you. He's right in the top section here. Are you worried if he does good today, or you feeling pretty confident in yourself?
I'm not very confident actually. That water hazard's scare me quite a bit, but I wish him all the luck he can
We got
get.
our first injury of the season at this course here. Jeffrey Finguy with the neck sprain here, but Michael Aurelio here to come up with a finish of a 102.73. Not a bad time at all.
Yes, it's going to be pretty good for Michael Aurelio. And now it is Tyler Benoit, car number 3, who had a little bit of struggle last week in SAR going off course. He's hoping to make it up today.
Now he's always he might be able to handle this turn. He does not hit the side like everyone else has, and he's got amazing speed coming to the water hazard. Just like Alex Tanker, he clears the construction site.
And on that note, I have to excuse myself. I gotta get down to my pit so I can get suited up for my run.
Good luck, buddy.
Okay, good luck, Matt, and we will see him up next after Tyler Benoit, as Tyler Benoit is tracking incredibly well as he goes into the dirt section.
This is that breakout race he's been looking for. He wants this. As long as he doesn't DNF, he's gonna get the top spot. He will beat John Cigino, which has been the leader for most of the day.
Yes, and he does not need to do any more jumps at the moment. He just has this flatland course in the Central Plaza as he works his way through the checkpoints and is trying to make it first as he crossed the line. Let's
Will he
see.
do it?
Tracking good.
He does
is
it.
the first place time by 10 milliseconds.
And he
So-
gets the bonus point too. That's the first. I think it's the first place from Tyler Benoit. You know, not being the first runner-up.
Yeah, I believe it might be. And now Matt Evans, who was just in the booth with us, he suited up quick and got in the car, and he's out on track racing.
He said he was a little scared on the water hazard. Let's see if he can make up for it. He came off slow on that turn. Let's see how he does. Can he make the jump?
It's
just
a
makes
close
it.
call by Matt Evans.
He probably just had a mini panic attack there.
Here we go, as the Black Mamba works his way through the nighttime city streets of Hong Kong, trying to work his way onto the dirt course.
Here it goes. Pretty smooth for the dirt course. One of the smoothest turns I've seen today.
Yes, and it's not going to be like Richard Johnson where he flipped over, or Matt Duell where he plummeted into the bay.
He is going. He's looking to beat Tyler Benoit, which has had an amazing run for this season. It's probably the best run he's had all year.
Here we go. Works his way through the loop, but almost forgets the second part of the loop there. Despite taking the nose, the nerves can still get to you.
Yeah.
So he's trying to keep under cool, and he's coming to the line. How's he going to do?
103.27. I think that's a top 5 finish.
Yes, it is fourth, and not a bad time. It beats both the Duncan Motorsports cars. Now it is time for Ray Davis, the points leader and last week's winner in SAR for Richardson and Vietti Racing, hoping for a good run today.
You know, coming off his first win in this series, being a very consistent driver, if he gets another win this series, he's guaranteed to be in the top contention for the championship runners.
Here we go. Goes on to the jump, but
He
not
misses
going to
it.
be enough,
Oh,
and
oh.
flips it over on that little island on the side there that's holding up the track. DNF for Ray Davis, and this is going to be a huge impact on the point standings.
Very.
Next up is teammate Joseph Bryant in car number 12. And also, I'm getting a report from the Finn Guy camp. The neck injury is not bad enough that he won't be able to race for his final event in Toyota Japan. It's just a small sprain. He should, with a proper massage, he should be able to work that out.
Yeah.
Aris Shock will be able to give that to him. Now, here goes Joseph Bryant over the water hazard. Is going to do better than his teammate Ray Davis.
Mixed the corner there, slows him down a little bit. Now he's coming over the dirt course. Now if he can hit the dirt course right, it's going to be a good impact. Oh no!
He goes off track and he's going to go out of the race. And who is that? See coming back into the booth? It's our good friend Matt Evans.
Hello, guys, and that was one heck of a drive out there.
You barely made the water hazards. You barely made it. But right now we got Emil Michaels, not Emily Michaels, man. We'll stop that.
Yeah, we settled out of court and we've given you the money that you required as the settlement fee.
No! Emil Michaels went through the construction site hole.
Emil Michaels going to use that lawsuit money to fix the car and potentially his own person.
Just like Jeffrey Finn guy fell in the hole the same way.
Yes, well, it was a rough day for Puffy Moe, and they're hoping that they can do better in Toyota. Now, it is time for car number 4, Dylan White.
See how he does? He can maybe follow up his teammates' great run.
Dylan White being one of the dominant racers in this series. You know, he's got 2 wins so far. He's looking for his 3rd win today. Every week we're expecting him to at least be in the top 5. Unlike last week, though, as well.
Yes, last week he had some struggles, but a lot of good saves during his run, which are good for eye appeal, but not good for times. Here he goes. He works over the gentle bumps.
Ooh, oh, man. He tries to go around
he's taking
it.
a little bit of a different course there.
Didn't slow him down too much. I mean, if he went over the bump, he would have probably stalled his car because he was going too slow.
Yeah, it was a little rocky going into that. It sent him off to the side.
Pretty smart move by Dylan White there.
Now it's all dependent on how he can get through this section here. See how he does.
I think his rear tires are giving out on him, but as the rear end of his racetrack goes.
Oh, that could be the reason why he didn't do well on that. He circumvented that part of the jump.
A 105.82.
Not a top 5 run, and it's been struggle for him for the past couple weeks. Now it's the stuntman, Seth Cole for Ogo Motorsports.
Hey, and this is another one of those drivers that I just like to watch race. He's just a fun driver to watch, and he does pretty decent each week.
Oh,
Yes.
flips the side
Yes.
like everyone else has been flipping it.
Now he is going over the water hazard. He tries. Oh, no!
Oh,
wait!
His head might have just clipped the edge of there.
We'll have to see the stuntman. Not going to do well today, and Chris Aurelio is up as the last car today, but it's going to be difficult to beat Tyler Benoit's time. But back to Seth Cole. That was a horrifying flip.
Yes.
And this track is a pretty deadly one. You have to make sure you hit this track absolutely perfect, and it just didn't work.
Chris Aurelio having a great fast run. He's on track with Tyler Benoit.
Why, that was actually the fastest I've seen him go through the island loop today.
Can he clutch this and get his first win in the Rallycross Series? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to see how the rest of this track fares for him. Though we're getting a report, Seth Cole, he's okay and he's talking. He is responding and he should be fine. So we'll have to see how he can go through this last portion of the racetrack.
Here he goes. It's coming out. He's right tracking right with Tyler Benoit. It's pretty close. He hits that. It might be his key factor of not winning or winning. Here he goes. Round Central Plaza. Can he do it?
Here we go. Coming out of that loop into the final stretch. Coming to the line.
He does it with a 50.
It's the top time.
He breaks a minute.
The only car out there today to break a minute, too.
Wow, absolutely amazing. The last car up, Chris Aurelio with the top time. It's the first time that's ever happened.
Tyler Benoit is heartbroken today, followed by Johnson Dino, Michael Aurelio. Good day for the Aurelio brothers as well.
Yeah, and good job for Matt Evans, too, who got a top five. Good job for you. Alex Tanker and William Duncan, the Duncan Motorsports cars with close times. Dylan White, Brandon Bain, and Richard Johnson.
And then we have
Joseph Bryant, Matt Dool, Emil Michaels, Seth Cole, Jeffrey Finguy, Ray Davis, and Austin Ogo again with a really bad place in all the DNFs for the day.
Yeah, most DNFs so far in a race. And don't worry, you'll get the hang of this whole commentary thing, Matt.
It's all
Couple
right.
more times in the booth. Now here are the points, and congratulations again to Matt Evans, the points leader.
Wow, that was so unexpected.
Followed by Michael Aurelio, Ray Davis, Johnson Dino getting up there as well. Chris Aurelio trying to get up to Michael. Tyler Benoit makes a jump in points, getting past his teammate Dylan White.
Yes, and then there's Dylan White, obviously, Brandon Bain, Richard Johnson, Seth Cole, your top 10. Then William Duncan, Joseph Bryant, Alex Tanker, Austin Ogo, and Emil Michaels in 15th. And then, rounding out the rest of the field,
we have Jeffrey Finguy, Esteves Cortez, Adam Dunlap, Matt Dool, and Billy Bishop that round out our top.
Poor Billy Bishop.
I know.
Now, next time, we're going to Toyota, Japan for some racing in the Land of the Rising Sun. I hope to see you there, Matt Evans.
I will definitely be there.
You better have a good run, or else I'm going to hurt you.
Yep, and I hope to see all of you out there watching today in Japan. This was a great run. Thank you for being in the booth with us, Matt Evans. We'll see you next time.